What is up, everyone? Welcome, friends. Hello. Hope everyone is having a good day. How's everyone doing? Yo, Sod, Wolf, how you doing? Dane and Harvard? Dane, you were going live. Great time to get home. Let's go. Yeah, I'm vibing. We're doing good, man. I'm doing good. The Sabres won last night. My project's going super well at my job. Just like, I'm just having a good fucking time. You know what I mean? Almost beer o'clock. There you go. Time to fucking farm some candy. I gotta farm some candy. We're gonna break down. How do I even access? There we go. I need to break down. We're gonna break down the new thing. Oh my god, I need so much candy. I need so much candy. Sheesh. All right, first thing we're gonna while we wait for people to get in here, I'm gonna go collect candy on every character, and then we'll probably break down the thing, and then we'll play Scorched. Make sure to put mementos in your postmaster. Yes, I have been. I've been saving them. I think I already have one. I already have one of my Titans. I guess I'll go ahead and try to put one in my Warlocks real quick. Yes, I want to collect mementos. I have a video coming out maybe tomorrow. I want to try. I talked about it on stream yesterday, but I want to try kind of like a stream edit video. See how those goes. I've been trying to experiment a little bit more with types of content. Because my video, I've been getting per video like more views, but my sub growth has gone down, and I really want to hit 100,000. So we're gonna be changing shit up. We're gonna be messing around. You know what I mean? All right. Damn. Okay, let's get all the candy. Hinted at special ammo auto rifles, really interesting. Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get there, but or we'll talk about it more when we get there, but as many have pointed out, I think that is going to be the auto rifle that that shoots healing rounds that they talked about. It makes sense. You wouldn't want to give infinite healing. That shit's almost certainly going to be really fucked in PvP anyways, so you want heavy sidearms? I mean, that could be really fun. Just something that's like a cryosthesia. Like the special shot, but always. And heavy in a one-shot kill. God, that'd be so awesomely annoying. Haven't been able to play as much as I want since the cold hit me like a train last week. Oh man, well hopefully you're feeling a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, luckily there's not really much going on in Destiny right now. If you guys missed it, actually, there's a shader that you should pick up from Eververse. Make sure you log on at least once this week and get this. So this shader, Angel's Gleam, was part of the event card last year. So it was $10 last year, and now they're giving it away for 300 Bright Dust. It's very cheap, so I would recommend getting that. And that further just reassures me that you should definitely not buy event cards. So that's my conclusion from that. Okay, I'm gonna jump on my other two characters real quick. I always grab shaders. I didn't even realize there was an event card shader until I saw your video. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how they decide. The whole monetization part of Destiny is, I find, incredibly confusing. Always, so. Favorite mask right now? Oh, it's always the chicken mask. Always the chicken mask. Always and eternally. Like, come on, man. That's sick. What's the heart emblem? It was from TwitchCon. You had to donate in person, but I had a friend who hooked me up. I don't want to disclose said friend because I don't want them getting harassed, but not trying to be personal. Are you located in Buffalo? I saw you reposting Saber stuff on Twitter. I'm not from Buffalo. I'm not in Buffalo. Both my parents were born in Buffalo. But I was born and raised in the South. I still live quite southern in the United States, but I have always been a very big Buffalo fan. We go to Buffalo about once a year. Probably my favorite place in the U.S. I absolutely love it. You know, just vibing, man. And the Sabres, this is their year. I've been saying that for 26 years. No, I mean, the last night's game was phenomenal, so. The heart emblem is a TwitchCon exclusive emblem. For now, it's a heart. You see how it's a heart? I would be very shocked. So if you guys don't know, Bungie every year does a couple of fundraisers where you can, oh yeah, sorry, I'm an idiot. You can donate money and get exclusive cosmetics. You donate money to their foundation, the Bungie Foundation, and usually like direct relief and stuff. So those are usually heart themes, and I would be very, very shocked if that is not one of the emblems this time. And it starts in like a week or maybe 2 weeks. So it starts very soon. They released a heart-shaped emblem right before it. Like, you know, surely that's gonna be one of the rewards this time around. I'll let you guys know. We always go hard with the fundraising on the channel. So boo the Bills because go the Dolphins. No, I want the Bills to win, but they my grandfather, huge supporter of the Bills. Before he passed away, so my dad grew up in Orchard Park, which is a part of Buffalo that it's like where the Bills arena is. And like they grew up pretty much walking distance from it. On the street that they lived at the time, a couple of Buffalo Bills like actually had houses there. So my grandfather's always been a huge supporter. He died a couple years ago, 2 Decembers ago, almost 2 years ago, and it was the next season is this season the Bills did super well, and they didn't end up winning, but the irony, I thought they were gonna win the Super Bowl, and it just would have been super ironic that it's the season after he died, but they're fucking doing great now. So still, it's only a matter of time. Not to be personal, but what's your genetic code? I don't fucking know. You want some? I'll send you some, like... I mean, Bathwater probably will have some of my genetic code in it. If you want anything more genetic, that's got a price tag on it, you know what I mean? They also did that with the last TwitchCon album. Oh, the orange one! They did do that! Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I love Buffalo. Great city. They tend to be pretty bad at sports though, so whenever they have a good year, you gotta get excited about it. Scarrow Delphine Bathwater, yeah, dude, I'll do it. Look, man, people were like, look, all I'm saying is if you got the hustle, I respect the shit out of it. You know what I mean? If you can make money selling your fucking, like, literally anything, like, yeah, do it. Like, why would you not? I feel like people are like, so, oh, you gotta be prideful of shit. It's like, no, fuck no, dog. We're at such a disadvantage. You were born, you didn't ask to be born. You were just fucking thrown into this world, which is very unforgiving. If you didn't win the lottery, you were born into a poor family. I was born into a poor family, mostly because my mom decided to have 5 kids, which was a dumb move, I think. Very dumb. Not I think, I know. Very dumb. We were pretty poor. I didn't choose that. I didn't choose to have that many siblings. I didn't choose to be born in the fucking South. Who would choose that? No one would choose that. You know what I mean? So my point is if you find an easy way or a unique way to make circumstances a little bit better, fucking take it. Fuck pride. Fuck all of that shit. As long as you're not messing with anyone, as long as you're living your life, you're letting other people live their lives, fuck it, you know? Hey, stepdad technically has raised 5 kids. Well, that's complicated. Stepdad raised 4. Okay, well, he kind of... Look, to be fair, you guys don't know my parents, but I wouldn't really call what they did raising. So, are you a real baby or a test tube baby? So that is actually such an interesting question that you ask. Why the fuck are you asking that? I am a test tube baby. They originally thought my dad was not viable, and then, or he had a very low chance of having a child, is the story I've been told. So I was a test tube baby. All my other siblings are not. That's actually a really fucking crazy question. So my dad has 2 kids. One is with my mom, and then 9 years later, I guess my man hit the freaking jackpot and had another kid. But clone. Test tube baby's not a clone. Do you guys know how reproduction works? Are you guys fucking okay? I'm not talking about reproduction. I'm talking about, you know, on a cellular level. Were you born? I was not born in a lab. Test tube babies are not born in a lab. They just take the egg and they take the semen. They look for viable semen, and then they find an egg that propagates, and then they just inject it right back in. You guys fucking okay? Do I need to get out the pop-up book, guys? You fucking okay? It's a big ass needle and they right in the uterus. I don't know why. I don't think it makes that noise, but oh man. No wonder you love being in the lab. Yeah, I'm a chemistry baby, man. Birds and the Bees with Scare, that's right. But like the boring version of Birds and the Bees. God, you guys are fucking something else, you know that? Maybe if I get my PhD, I'll send you my paper research on my thesis. Yeah, fucking do it, man. Technically, I don't want to be that guy, but technically in most places in the US, thesis is for a master's degree and a dissertation is for a PhD. Not trying to be that guy, but that is typically how it works. But yeah, send it to me, man. I love reading science. I'm not offering to edit for you, to be clear, but I'll give you my thoughts. You know what I mean? I do a lot of editing still. Like I'm editing one of my friend's defenses right now. Like I am a pretty good writer when it comes to science. So unfortunately that gets me roped into helping a lot of people. So. Yeah. Yes, roast the children and chat harder. They shouldn't be here anyways. No, that's not true. Bro, if the best thing I do in my life is teach random internet strangers how reproduction works in a non-sexual way, then you know what? I fucking won, I guess. I live in Canada. I'm at the end of a master's. I'm gonna do my PhD after. Oh, nice. There you go. Well, congratulations. What's it in? Do you talk to your maker, the doctor? I have no idea who it is. Okay. Boom! We got stuff. As always, we're gonna skip the first couple of paragraphs. Oh, sorry, this is the season 23 weapon tuning preview. I don't know if you guys realize this, because I just realized it, but there is 4 weeks left in the season. 4.5 weeks left in the season. And we have... Oh, was there a message this week, by the way? Is there a message? Fucking here? Is there a message here? Oh god, I don't know. You think so? Okay, we'll go listen to that. So after this reset, 4 weeks left, 1 week left of festival, probably 1 Iron Banner left, and that gives us 2 weeks of one. Okay, one of those weeks we know there's something with the Imbaru engine, and so I would imagine that would be the second to last week of the season, and they will give people 2 weeks to do it, if I had to guess, but I don't know. Damn, the season went on fast. Yeah, it is, man. It's been such a fucking good season. At least in my opinion. It's hard to talk like that. Like I've tried to make it pretty apparent that I think this season's like really fucking good, but no, there's no. You guys lied to me. Wait. Hey, Amaru. Never mind. Sorry. One second. But this season's been fucking fantastic, even if that's what I think. I think it's been great. See you in a second, Clean.
What do you think? Sounds like someone's got a chip on their shell. I'd be bitter too if I got turned into a moth monster's leverage. Seems like a bum deal. I kept the Lucent Hive in line for years while she tried out in the Vanguard's vault. Feeling a little disrespected? Please. I had my orders. I made sure
So one more week.
wannabe Hive kept up her end of the bargain. That you did. You all think you have the upper hand. But I know Savathun has a plan, and I'm here to make sure it follows through. And wait. Why are you talking to me? No one else wants to. Can't imagine why. You wouldn't understand. You Guardians all prance around with your ghosts like they're your best friends. No dignity, no professionalism. You think so? Maybe
Oh, I really want to meet Drifter's ghost.
introduce you to mine.
Oh, it's actually on my other character. I did have it on. Someone was asking about it, Clean. It's on my other character. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want you to get like harassed. But yes. Appreciate your face, man. But yeah, I do have it. I do indeed. It's very nice. Okay, so 4 weeks in the season after this week. Yeah, it's gone super fast in my opinion. And it's been very good in my opinion. So I am here for it. Okay. Let's talk auto rifles. So this is the weapon tuning for next season. Really, I'm gonna skip all of this, but there's a hint in this first section that says all auto rifles. So talking about auto rifles. It says they all use primary ammo for now, winky face. So this means one of two things. One, the new healing auto rifle that they talked about in the Lightfall or the Final Shape showcase might use special ammo, or there's an exotic auto rifle coming out that either uses special or heavy ammo. Those are the only two things I could think of. I agree, Clean. I bet it's gonna be like the $10 game to give option. Yeah. But yeah, so that's a pretty cool hint there. And then I'm gonna skip all the reasoning. It's cool, but it's pretty common sense, I think. We've discovered a couple weapons that with mistimed ammunition loading animations, updated Drain and Zali's Bane to load ammo at the correct point in the animation. Okay. Speaking of that, I don't know if you guys saw, but the quick draw glitch is back. So I'm definitely going to be learning how to do that. I'm very excited. We actually have I don't think I've talked about this at all. So Evan and CB Gray and Zemo are hosting a speed running competition in 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, for Crota's End. And I'm part of a content creator team for that. So it's like me, ATP, Mac, Ritz, G Minor, and Sneak, I think. And so we're doing that. Is it Sneak? Who is it? Fucking everyone's name is shortened. How do I see who this is? It might be Mork. I think it's a math class guy. Anyways, so I'm not like a huge speedrunner. I don't think any of us are, but I've always wanted to learn more about it, and I want to support my boy CB. So definitely we're going to be partaking, and we have practice sessions. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream the practice sessions, but we're going to be doing it. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm excited, man. Okay, so that's a thing, and for that I need to learn the quick draw glitch, which on Strand seems like it's really easy, and I'll probably be Strand Warlock. So easy enough. Auto rifle DPS is generally in a good place, but they were lagging slightly behind when it came to damage against minor combatants. Increased damage against minor combatants by 10%. So if you shoot an enemy that's under 18, you now do 10% more damage. I think that's I think that's needed. Those damn kids running around, dude. Pulse rifle DPS and PvE is comparable to scout rifle damage, but in the new sandbox, they are more closely aligned with hand cannons and auto rifles in terms of a range. As such, we've increased their damage against minor and major combatants to move them closer to the other mid-range options, and we will continue to monitor them to see how this changes their effectiveness. Increased damage against minor and major combatants by 12.5%. Cool. 2 buttons on Strand. It's 2 buttons on Warlock. It's 3.5 on anything else. It's very punishing on both and very strict timing. Yeah, I'll get it though. I mean, the original cancel was 2 buttons as well, right? Like it was sprint and it was forward and sprint. So I mean, a little bit more complex, but it'll be fine. Thank you for the sub. I didn't see who that was, but thank you. So it'll be good. We wanted to improve how good it feels to use glaives as both a melee and projectile weapon. We want to increase the uptime of the shield without pushing too far into the realm of being overpowered. As such, we have made the changes to all 3 aspects of glaives. Projectile speed has been increased by 30%. So this is really interesting because, one second, Destiny 2 Gunsmith. I think Impulse Amplifier was already close to that. Is it 50%? Let me check real quick. What's a glaive that can get it? Oh, can I just type in glaive actually? What's the Enigma can get it? Enigma. I think it's 50%. So Impulse Amplifier is 35% faster. So every glaive is essentially going to have inherent Impulse Amplifier. Projectile damage is up by 25%. In PvE, but it got actually a nerf in PvP. Interesting. I saw a macro someone made and the speed is crazy. Yeah, I do not like... I'm not a fan of macros for that sort of thing. Personally, like it's fine if you use them, I guess. But I don't know. It's a fucking... It's a thing I care more about than I probably should. But I personally... do not like doing macros for sparrow flying or sword skating or hot swapping or anything like that. Like I'll only macro really tedious dumb shit. But the high skill stuff, like, nah, I'm gonna learn how to do that shit. Melee, reduce the delay after firing before you can melee from 0.75 to 0.2. So that's pretty cool. Glaives are gonna feel very speedy now. That's pretty cool. Made the shield energy for glaives now recharge passively when the glaive is held. Set up the base glaive shield damage resistance to be tiered in PvP. So glaives all around getting a pretty good rework, and I think you'll see more of those, which is scary because glaives are a little annoying sometimes. But gotta gatekeep those skills. It's not really about gatekeeping. I don't know. It's just like. When I think about things like sword flying or sparrow flying or sword skating or well skating, whatever you want to say, or the quick draw glitch, anything like that, right? Like it's part of me, and maybe it's like an elitist part of me, really likes the high skill ceiling things, like the weird things that you have to put in time to learn and master. That's like one of my favorite things about video games. That's why I do low bans and shit, because you have to learn that. And so I guess to a point, it kind of defeats the purpose of raising the skill ceiling like that, if you can just macro it, I guess. And also, just for me personally, the achievement isn't that cool. But say like I know how to hot swap, or if I know I can just pull out and well skate anytime, or I can just sparrow fly anytime. Like it's also very gratifying to be like, oh, I'm just going to pull this out and do it. You know what I mean? So, the sniper rifle buff. This is interesting because this is like the 3rd consecutive sniper buff I think we've gotten. I think they've done it. I think they did at the beginning of the season and then mid-season, and now they're doing it again. I think, or maybe one last season, one this season. But increased sniper rifle PvE damage with a flat buff of 15%. That also applies to exotic sniper rifles that use heavy ammo. So I think the big one is Whisper. Like Whisper already, if you look at the DPS charts, is a contender. 15% is a lot of free damage. So I think both Whisper, Supremacy, Succession, like I think you're going to start to see Izanagi's. I think you're going to see stuff kind of creep in a little bit. 15% extra on Izanagi's is crazy because it's already part of some of the best damage rotations in the entire game. So that's pretty insane. That is quite wild in my opinion. Whisper is still about 25 worse than levied DPS wise. That being said, its total damage is a lot better. Sorry, yeah, is that 25% after the 15? Plus levies fucking sucks. Who wants to use levies breath? Not me. More like levies bad, am I right? Okay. What is this? Vex Mythoclast got a 10% buff against miners, 25% buffs against boss, and 200% buff against champions when in linear fusion mode. That's very interesting. I don't think anyone's going to use it still, but it's interesting. Yeah, 10%. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Only 10% worse than Levy's breath, and its total is going to be a lot better. Something to keep in mind, you know? But I don't think sniper. I'm not saying like, oh, snipers are back, but especially with like some of the damage numbers that Supremacy can put out in Succession, and you know, some of the content that those things are viable in, I think you're gonna start seeing some really interesting damage rotations with Izzy's as well, especially with reload canceling coming back or already back. Like I think you can make some pretty sick rotations with that stuff. Revision 0 just got a flat 100% buff against champions, so that's really freaking cool. And it already has anti-barrier, so I still don't like Revision 0 doesn't really scream to me as like a PvE god roll gun or god gun, but like I don't think I would ever use Revision against like, you know, Arby, for instance, or Wishender, but it's cool to have options. Thorn is going to be broken. We already knew this. Picking up Remnant can overflow the magazine now, so it's just getting an intrinsic buff. But also the Catalyst adds 20 range, 10 stability, and when you pick up a Remnant or get a kill, you get better range handling and mobility. So essentially Thorn's about to be fucked. Looking forward to it because Thorn's a fun gun, so I'm here for it. Class Glaives, so these are going to be the exotic Glaives. They have, thank God they have them here. The Edge of Intent, Action, and Concurrence. So they all three get this change. Grant 1 ammo whenever you activate the perk, so you can use it even if you are out of ammo. No longer passively drains shield energy when you special reload, and no longer deactivated by reloading or stowing the weapon. The Edge of Intent seems like it was begging for some Solar 3.0 interaction instead of a previous generic healing effect. A larger area of effect helps it reach more allies as well. So change the effect from the healing turret projectiles to grant cures and provide restoration. Increase the area of effectiveness radius from 8 meters or to 8 meters to benefit more allies. Increase the magazine size from 4 to 5. So this will be kind of interesting because then you can extend it using the fragment that I can't recall the name of. But I just feel like no one's going to use this still. You know what I mean? Yo, Fellwinter, what's up? But this doesn't scream to me to be super crazy. Concurrence, this is the one that shoots the Lightning Seekers. Lightning Seekers now jolt targets on impact and reduce the direct hit damage of Lightning Seeker to account for the free ammo granted. Whatever. Oh, did I miss one? Yeah, I missed the Titan one, sorry. Passing through the Titan bubble one now grants a reload speed bonus, handling a small amount of stacking bonus damage in addition to the overshield. Reduce the health of the bubble from 8,000 to 2,400 to account for increased uptime and improved effects. Yeah, they're buffing all three of the Glaives. I don't know. None of these things really stand out to me as like crazy, but well, we'll see. I know, like for instance, the Edge of Concurrence was really busted in Gambit for a while, so I wonder if this is gonna have any impact on that. But the other two, like nothing here really screams to me like, oh man, that's worth using. So yeah, these are all season 23. That is correct. Osteo Striga, 4 weeks from now. Osteostriga removed the SMG damage bonus scaler that was affecting the poison damage. This brings Osteostriga poison down to match standard necrotic grip. Though as an exotic, it will still deal 40% bonus damage against minors. Salvation's grip places speed limit on the detonation, when damaging stasis crystals. This will help prevent the detonation from being able to shatter too many crystals on a single frame, which would sometimes kick the player to orbit with an error code. I've never seen that, but that's awesome. Interesting. I really hope the damage for bubble is good because that Lord health is not great for my build. But it's like, wait, do you actually use that like regularly, Felwinter? That's interesting. The thing is like the problem with the damage bonus on that is does it account for what you are not using to use that glaive? You know what I mean? But maybe we'll see. I'm sure since it's a stacking damage bonus, I bet people will come up with some pretty crazy rotations. Winter Bite increased the detonation damage of the large projectile by 25%, but the self-damage blast radius has been halved and the self-damage has been reduced. Good. Perks Damage Zone. We've made a small change to how Damage Zone works on rocket launch, or Danger Zone, can work on rocket launchers. You can figure out yourself when Season 23 drops. What the fuck does that mean? What a weird thing to say. I don't think they know what they're going to do yet. Let me see what the show does right now. Because I could not tell you. Will there be an emblem from the crafting glitch? Yes. They said in a couple of weeks. They revealed it last week. It's pretty cool. Where's Danger Zone at? Danger Zone. The blast radius of this weapon increases when surrounded by combatants. While active, this weapon deals significantly less damage to the wielder. Now, what the shit are they going to do with that? How do you make that work differently? What a weird thing to say. Heavy Grip. We've discovered that the Heavy Grip perk was slightly increasing incoming flinch. This was not intended, so we removed it. Precision Instrument. The difference between Precision Instrument and Enhanced Precision Instrument was barely noticeable in practice. We want to differentiate the two. We increased the Enhanced version's damage bonus at max stacks from 26 to 30%. That's kind of cool. Kinetic Trimmers. We want to make the activation requirements more consistent, so we changed the number of hits. Pulse Rifles, you need 11 hits. On the Enhanced, you need 9 now. Or 10, so it just feels more consistent. This is what I'm very excited about. Okay. Rocket jumps like the Scorch Cannon. Ooh. Oh. That would actually be so cool. Yeah, because it does less damage to the wielder. Oh shit. Imagine the tech. Imagine the tech. God, if that's not how that works, I'm going to be very angry now. If you could get it on a slow enough velocity rocket where you could grapple to the rocket, so you could at all times have a bouncy rocket and a grapple rocket just with one thing. Oh, that would be fucking insane. Okay, near future. So in the mid-season patch for next season, they're finally nerfing bows in PvP. It has been 3 years overdue. Fuck me. Hurry, please. Additional weapon tuning for Checkmate aimed at promoting a better diversity of weapons. Look, they can keep messing with Checkmate all they want. It's the best game mode modifier in my opinion. Far future, so probably season 24, Necrochasm will be getting a buff to extend the duration of the poison damage over time effect. It applies from the Cursed Thrall Explosion. It will also have a new catalyst called One for Thrall, which grants a moderate period of increased damage, range, and aim assist after you damage 3 enemies in quick succession. So it's One for All. With a little bit more. Damaging 3 more enemies while the perk is active refreshes the timer. So, I mean, Necrochasm, that's essentially a PvE buff. That'll be cool. That'll be really good. And maybe it would be interesting if that applies to the explosion, because there are a lot of times in PvP where I'll get a kill and the explosion will damage multiple people. And if that actually increased that as well, that would be really cool. And hopefully it stacks with the desperation as well. I think that could be really crazy. Yo, what's up, Ghost Guy? How you doing? Strafe on Titans lets you go up to infinite height now, so that would be crazy. Let's fucking go, man. Man, I hope so. Now you got my hopes all up. Fucking just exploring everywhere. That'd be awesome. Please let bows have non-instant projectiles at full draw. Just get rid of bows. Colony, Truth, Dead Man's Tale are getting buffs. Yo, Dave, thank you for the sub. I'm cool with Colony and Truth, but I think we've played with enough fire with DMT, so like just like no, let's not do that. And then heavy grenade launchers will get a substantial inventory buff. I've said it multiple times over the last couple of months. Heavy GLs are kind of they're due their time in the spotlight. We've done a couple rotations through heavy weapons. GLs have pretty much had the longest time since they've been meta, and in PvE specifically. And I think this is kind of the first step of Bungie pushing us towards that. What do you mean finally getting nerfed? Bows aren't broken, dog. Dave, we gotta have it. We gotta have a come to Jesus moment, dude. Come to Scarrow moment. This is what do you mean they're not broken? Maybe okay, broken? I don't like assigning such broad terms. All I know is every time I play Crucible and I'm playing a bow user, I have the worst fucking time. So, and then like just that things keep getting nerfed and nerfed and nerfed, and bows stay the same. So bows haven't necessarily been like buffed or anything, but they're fucked. I hate playing against them. I absolutely despise playing against bows. So I need a lot of candy. It's Team Scorched right now, and Team Scorched is very fast. So we're going to be doing that. Does anyone know if you can get Eerie engrams from regular activities, or is it only lost sectors? Scout rifles deserve more love. So scouts are really dangerous. We saw this with Mida and with DMT. Because of the range and ease of use of scouts, if they are very easy to overtune. Even just a little bit can make a huge difference. And especially because every map we get in Destiny now is the fucking size of like Mercury. So I guess I could have picked like a bigger planet, because I was trying to say they're really big and then I picked the smallest planet. So that was kind of dumb. They're like the size of Jupiter. So scout rifles are always just really effective. And I think you buff them up too much, you're done. That's another reason why bows only lost sectors. Gotcha, thank you. That's another reason bows are really, really powerful, is because there's so many long range maps now, and they keep nerfing the close range stuff, you know. So finally got the black memento. Let's go. Yeah, make sure you stock up. I definitely am gonna stock up. I'm gonna get 4 and keep doing that. Excited. Yeah, I knew Legends 100% drop rate. Normal is definitely not 100, but it's close. It kind of sucks. I wish you could get those engrams from playing, since you farm other activities anyways during this event. But how do you get the black memento? Oh, buddy, do I have a video for you? There's a triumph that you have to complete. So if you go here, and then you go here, and then you go here, you have to complete the Twilights. You have to complete this. That triumph. You can only hold 1 memento at a time, but if your inventory is full, like this, if you get a memento, it'll go to your postmaster, and you can hold 1 memento in every postmaster, so you can have 3, and then open up a slot in your inventory, and then you get a 4th one. You can do that with all mementos. That's how people hoard mementos. So you can have up to 4. No one's playing fucking Scorch. It's literally going to be the fastest candy farm. What's happening? All right, only 9,000 more candy. 8,500 more candy. We got this. And I think the weekly bounties give quite a bit too, right? Yeah. Haunted sector, 3 haunted sectors. Easy. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll run some haunted sectors too. It won't fucking... No one wants to play, man. Yeah, of course, Phoneser. Mercury's probably smaller than the new Vex map. Yeah, already did, Eclipse. Already did. I was out of town this weekend, so I didn't have time to farm. So just gonna finish it now. Well, I fucking wanted to finish it now, but literally no one's playing Scorched. Why would no one be playing this? It's gonna be the fastest thing. Yeah, Dave, that's what I was just explaining to George. If you fill up your inventory just with random shit, if you earn a memento, it'll go to your postmaster, and you can hold one memento. Reset PvP points. So there's just kind of not a reason to anymore. I used to reset it all the time because it gave you, more things to dismantle, more legendary shards, gave you more ascendant shards, gave you more enhancement prisms. Gave you more enhancement cores, but the reality is that's going away forever. That's capped, hard capped. That's hard capped, and I have a million enhancement cores. So it's just like, Bungie has successfully killed my drive. My drive to care about resetting literally anything at all. Because they are either sunsetting all my currencies or they have completely destroyed the stockpiling of currencies. So it's just like, people are farming in Baru Engine for candy? Wait, seriously? How much does it give? What are they farming in Embaru Engine? That's so interesting. Well, anyways, I hope bows don't get a nerf that ruins the fun for me. I mean, they pretty much confirmed that they're getting a nerf. They will be getting nerfed next season for sure. But have a good one, man. Brother, no one wants to fucking play. $305 on the last room? What do you mean? I'm gonna expand on that. 300 candy in 2 minutes? Fucking, okay, come on, walk me through this. Give me a guide. What's going on? Do I just load in, speed run to the final room and do the final room? Oh my god. Bro, who the fuck figured that strat out? I don't even know where my hard light is. There it is. There's nothing I need to worry about killing, right? We zip in 300 per 2 minutes is really fucking good. I'll finish this shit so fast. Go, 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 go. Thank you for the tips. This is like one of my favorite things about streaming. I never would have known this shit existed. I still don't know who at Bungie was like, yeah, 30,000 candy, that's an acceptable amount. That's crazy, dude. Oh. What a farm. Farm momentum control for all my candy after I did the other challenges. Yeah, now it's Scorched, but I was just trying to play Scorched and no, it wouldn't put me in a game. Too much skill-based matchmaking in my Scorched, I guess. But, I mean, even that, Scorched would give you, like, 250 in, like, 10 minutes. This is way faster. Okay, I don't really remember this, but I'm gonna... There's a set rotation. I do remember that. Okay, arc on the right, on the left side. And solar above. And then this next one's like a fucking fake one. It'll be void on the right. I think it's this. I think it's this one. And then this one is arc again. I think it was here. Oh, fuck you. Oh, did I fail it? Is he gonna reset me because I died there? Bro, you cannot be serious. Oh, yeah. Okay. No one's... No one's fucking seeing anything here, buds. Okay. And then there's solar on the right. Okay, okay, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. We're good, we're good, we're good. I get the... Okay, this will be a lot faster now. I got this.
You fed me my tribute for a long time, but now you've dispelled the mist.
Once you complete all the event challenges, you should be around 18k to 20k. Was I around that? I mean, I'm done with the challenges. Yeah, I was about 18. Yeah, I'm candy gaming, Hoon. Are you candy gaming? Yeah, you can farm 300 candy a run, and it's so fast. I can't believe I didn't know about this. Arc, solar, void, solar. Brother, put out both your hands and make an L. Remember, left to right. Figure out which is which. Okay, dude. I candy game last night. Now I'm Ghost Rider double time. Let's go. Yeah, I need about 9,000 more candy. 8,000 more candy, so. This will be so fast. Yo, NBR, what's up? Hey, Scarrow, do you know how to get the Shiva's Brood encounter? Yes, I meant to fucking, I meant to make a short on that. So, you have to be in altars. And you have to be in the new arena. Like the final boss arena. What I recommend is just flying in until you're... Because it usually puts you in an instance where people are about to summon in the middle to find out what room you're going to. So I'd just recommend flying in and doing that. And if you don't get the new room, just leaving. Just fuck them. Oh. So that's my recommendation there. Okay, that's my recommendation there. And then, you can get it on any tier, I think. I know you can get it tier 2 and tier 3. I would recommend not doing tier 3s because then it moves after just 2 encounters. But if you do tier 2s, you get in 3 encounters before it moves. It took me 6 hours of efficiently farming to get the correct one. So, best of luck. Although I know some people that got it like first try, of course. 30k is too much candy. That is absolutely correct. That is a based Hume moment. I gotta get 3 black mementos for my clothes, tears of contrition, and under your skin. Those are the only crafted guns I use. Yeah, I've stock up just in case they bring more. You know what I mean? You can shoot the last one from the door you're going through. It's so much faster. Ooh, good to know. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I just didn't think about it. All right, so it's the one on the left. So I think it's this one. A solar above, which will be this one. Void to the left, which will be this one. No. Void to the right, sorry. Then it'll be solar again. There. And it'll be like, it should be the solar like floating there. It's probably that one. Easiest 305 candy in my life, baby. Bro, what a farm.
But I wanted something with a little more.
Destiny players are so smart.
You fed me my tribute for a long time.
Yeah, 30K is way too much. I believe it was that much last year as well. And people were complaining about it. And you had to do like 25 haunted sectors, 30 haunted sectors maybe last year. They always want people to play too much of this event. That's all I'm getting at. Got the area with the boss, I didn't get the credit. So you don't need to get the area, you need to actually get the boss. So the boss can only spawn in that area, but he's not a guaranteed spawn. No, just on the in the boss room, you can get all of the normal encounters and the boss. So it's like a 1 in 10 chance, 1 in 12 chance, however many encounters there are, that you actually get him. So you have to farm. The totems to take down a shield is a different boss. That is not, that's a regular encounter. That's not that one can be anywhere. That's been one that we've had since the beginning of the season. It's called Tribute. Shivu's Tribute or something, but not Shivu's Brood. All right, try not to die here this time. Oh! Man, now did they really have to put spiky things in this hallway? You know what I mean? Completely unnecessary, Bungie. I'm trying to finish speed. No, Tribute's the wrong one. You're looking for Brood. Tribute has been one since the beginning of the season. That's a normal one, and it's a night boss as well. It's just not the night boss. You'll know when you get it, because the guy's the fucking size of the moon. Epic music starts playing. It's a whole thing. Oh, I almost fell off the edge. Well played, me. Fucking well played. Yeah, it's the exact same boss from the final mission. But it's not the tribute one. That's an entirely different one.
My brother's logic was always so inelegant.
I mean, that's already 1,000 candy down. Shit. Arrow me, am I tracking this triumph? Let's go. Only 7,500 candy left. I wish this gave you bait, because I still have to farm bait. I'm so close to being done with those triumphs. That dialogue is new, yeah. I saw your tweet, I appreciate it. I mean, we do know there's more to this. I just think it'll be like a season finale thing. Similar to Season of the Lost. Speaking of, do you guys think we'll get a hint towards next season, or do you think it's a day drop the morning of type of season? It's the final one this year, so I'm kind of leaning towards they're not going to tell us until day of. And the last two, this one and in the last season, they gave us a week. I think it'll be a secret season, I think. So we'll see. Oh. Yeah, David, that is really weird. Well, good luck getting the getting it, because that shit, like I said, took me for fucking ever. I think it depends on what the hidden triumph is and when we get it. Yeah, I'm just banking on story beat. When's the next season out? 4 weeks. 4 weeks from next Tuesday. Nope. So 33 days. A month over Christmas, dude. That means we're farming the dungeon. Let's go. I'm very excited for a new dungeon. I'm ready. Like, I hope there's some secrets. I hope it's a girthy one. Very excited all around. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm already on the. So good.
Was always so inelegant. Ziva adored it, but I wanted something with a little more finesse.
I could see a secret triumph second to last into trailer week before, especially with them starting the Wednesday Balance talk. Yeah, I do think. I don't know if it'll go into a trailer. That's a good point. I do think it'll be a story-based thing. I mean, we already have a decent idea of what it's all gonna look like. But it's just kind of like the broader implications of that. It does, at least in my opinion, it seems to be more of like a Season of the Lost type narrative beat rather than like a puzzle or a secret. But I would absolutely love to be wrong about that. So we'll see. But then, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not really a big fan of the secret seasons, so I hope they don't do that. But I know Bungie seems to fucking love doing that, so. Prediction for the dungeon. So I think hello. What is that?
I'm back.
Oh, nice. So I'm pretty sure I've been saying forever, like literally 2 years, that they need a dreaming. Can you be a little less crinkly over there? That that the Dreaming City needs a resolution. It seems like most of the community agrees with me at this point, but I think the season will be Dreaming City themed. So my 2 predictions for dungeons are either a Scorn one, because we haven't had a Scorn dungeon. I think a Scorn dungeon in the Dreaming City would fit very well, or in the Tangled Shore type area. Or one that I really want is a Europa Europa Vex dungeon, whether that be on Volantis or in like a Clovis Bray type of beat. But one of those 2 is what I'm leaning towards. 15th Wish. That's why I think so. That's my big thing. I've been saying that for so long, and everyone made fun of me, and now everyone's saying it. Which anytime that happens, I'm always like, okay. Like, I don't look at leaks, but when everyone and their mom's like, oh, they all agree on something, they all think they came up with the same idea, that always makes me go like. But I legitimately have been saying that it is a free, it's free real estate for Bungie, and it would be the biggest hype thing ever. I think they should do, and almost have to, God fucking damn it, I am the greatest Destiny player of all time. They almost have to do, in my opinion, like a giant community event to unveil the 15th Wish. I think that'd be so fucking sick. But I also want to keep my expectations realistic. We do not need a Scorn dungeon. I don't know why people hate the Scorn so much, man. They're really just not that different from every other enemy type. The only annoying thing about the Scorn is the fuckers who disappear, who like run around invisible. That shit's annoying. But other than that, like I think a lot of the Scorn lore is like completely underrated. I think they're really cool. I want a Europa Fallen dungeon in the Fallen City. Ooh, that would be really sick as well. Yeah, I mean the last 3 dungeons have been so it's Hive and then Vex and then Cabal and then Fallen. So I could definitely see a Fallen one, a Fallen Scorn or Fallen. Who the fuck am I missing? Hive? Has there never been a Hive? No, there was a Hive. There was a Hive and a Vex and a Cabal and a Fallen. Okay, yeah. So I think it's either gonna be Scorn, Vex, or Fallen. I agree with that. Taken, I don't really know how the Taken would fit in to this. They've kind of moved away from the Taken in a lot of content. Like the Scorn essentially fulfill what the Taken were, right? Just an army for the big bad. Hope it's easier to solo than Ghosts. So that's what I hope it is, kind of the scale of Ghosts though, with a smaller traversal section. I hope the encounters are more raid-like. So I want encounters more akin to Ghosts than more akin to, or like, I think Ghosts and Watcher both did a really great job with like length of boss fights. Maybe, I think the argument can be made that maybe the health pools are a little bit too big, especially in solo content. Sure, but in terms of like actual scale and like, you know, mechanicness of the encounters, I think both of those raids did a fantastic, or dungeons did a really fantastic job compared to something like Scourge of the Past, for instance. So, or fucking, I'm actually like having a moment right now. I'm having a stroke moment compared to Grasp of Avarice is what I meant to say. But even Grasp had some like, it was kind of the same mechanic throughout, but it was still like a little complex, you know? Taken or in Witness Control, yeah, but they don't really like use them that much, you know? They do here and there, especially for like seasonal content. But like, I mean, they were used in King's Fall because that, you know, that's just kind of what King's Fall is. But other than that, they haven't really been used that much, which I guess could be an argument for them being an option, I suppose. They have way too many ways to become immune and to add RNG to my camping games. That is true. But other than that, I really do like the Scorn. And the Scorn bosses are really cool. They always have just such a neat aesthetic. So I personally would really like a Scorn thing as long as it wasn't too annoying, but I hope they bring back Scourge of the Past. IMO has one of the best opening mechanics as well as good looking armor and shader. Yeah, I think eventually I would like for every raid to come back, but let me tell you, if they ever bring back Scourge of the Past before the levy raids, I think I might actually like cry.
My brother's logic was always so inelegant. Ziva adored it. But
Scourge was fine. It was fun, and especially I think I really liked the first encounter and the last encounter, but there's no world where Scourge is better than Leviathan or Spire or Eater, man. I know people like to dog on Eater because it's short, but those raids were just, each of those raids had just such a I didn't even Crown. I'll throw Crown in there too. Each of those 4 raids had a section that was just like flawless. I think Axis or Argos has still the best boss room ever to this day, in my opinion. It just flowed so well. It looked beautiful. I love the way the mechanics tied into the environment. Very cool. Valkor, I mean, come on, fucking legendary, dude. I would love to see, I think you could very easily combine those two and make like a really solid raid. I don't know if they would ever do that. Or better yet, bolster them a little bit, add a little bit to both, especially Eater. Levy, I mean, come on, just the underbelly section, the entire Callus fight was awesome. I love dogs. Gauntlet is fine, Bats is whatever. Very cool all around. And then, I mean, Valkor phase 1 into phase 2 is Valkor phase 2 is top 5 raid fights ever. Just a perfect encounter. Phase 1's really fun too. What about Shadow Legion with Tormentors? Yeah, fucking no. I don't know about you guys. I am done with Tormentors. I am not having a good time when it comes to Tormentors. They're just so annoying to fight. First encounter is going to be a drive a payload to a bomb to open the door. Okay. Stop. Do not give Bungie ideas. Scourging Eater could definitely use another encounter or something. Yeah, I totally agree. I just don't know how like... For the Destiny 2 raids, do we think that Bungie would be open to revamping them that much, or at all? Or are they just going to bring them back? I don't know if Bungie's open to giving the Destiny 2 raids the reprise treatment. Do they feel they're allowed to do that? I don't know. I would love it. I think that would be really cool, but I don't know. What's up? Yo, Kenya, what's up? How's the fam doing? Just finished most of Festival of the West. Let's go. And we're doing great. Thank you for asking. Wrath's got to be next. Oh, fucking, I'm going to cry if Wrath isn't next, let me tell you. This farm's fucking awesome. They removed Gambit, they could definitely bring back most raids. Yes. I don't know how that corresponds, but I hope so. Like the shirt, thanks, man. Dude, speaking of metal, look what I just got in the mail. Let's go. Polaris' new album. If you like metal and you haven't heard Polaris' new album, it's called Fatalism. It is fucking awesome. And also one of the coolest album covers of the year. I absolutely love that. That is beautiful. Fantastic album. Definitely one of my top 5 of the year. Super good. Super, super good. Yeah, so I definitely think so. There would be some backlash, but it's not like they can just copy paste the raid in the first place after the engine changes, so why not improve the parts? Yes! I agree. Like, yeah, man. And why would we not want them to continue to make the raids better? You know? I like the idea of Bungie going back and really perfecting the raids. I think it's a shame that, you know, there are raids in Destiny. I think Scourge is a great example, or even Eater, where people have very legitimate gripes with those raids, and it's a shame that, you know, there's these raids that all this work and effort was put into, and most of the community will only ever consider them 5 out of 10. You know what I mean? And so if Bungie could just put a little bit more work into it and really perfect it, I think that's awesome. Like and especially since they're already doing the reprised every year. So yeah, make Wrath the next one. But then after that, yeah, at least one raid a year, reprise it, bring it back, even if it's the Destiny 2 ones. I think that could be really cool. In an ideal world, it would happen at a faster pace, but I mean, there's already so much pressure put on the Rad team that they already have to make 2 dungeons and a new raid and a reprise raid a year, so expecting even more out of them, I don't think is realistic at all. But look, if my options are no reprise raid every year or a Destiny 2 one, like obviously I'm taking the Destiny 2 one, you know what I mean? I'm a fan. You ever hear of Breakdown of Sanity? I've heard the name, but I'm not familiar with the music. Eater would need an extra encounter. I think Eater needs 2 extra encounters. And make the hopscotch one a billion more times more fun. Because that shit is a resident sleeper. But yeah, man, I really like the idea of Bungie taking the old raids and making them better. But once again, bring back Wrath, please. I beg.
Was always so inelegant.
For 2 reasons. I just want to play Wrath. I want to play an updated Wrath in Destiny 2. I think that'd be fucking awesome. But I don't know if I could take another year of people complaining that Wrath isn't in the game. I think I might die. That happens. So. Eater needs a complete rework on the first encounter. Something besides oops, you do. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So. Bring back Scourge? Yeah, people say that. I don't know. I think if I was to put a list of like what raids to come back, Scourge is on the bottom of that list. I don't hate Scourge, but I think Scourge is a very basic raid. And I don't think, when I think of Scourge, I don't, to me, and I know people might not necessarily feel this way, and that's fine, but to me, Scourge doesn't really offer anything like a super unique. Like it was a good raid, but nothing about it really was like, oh yeah, this is Scourge of the past. You know, that's just me. Reworked Wrath can beat Last Wish. Yeah. I mean, they'd have to knock it out of the park. Scourge should actually be brought back as a dungeon instead of Crota, dude. So many people for years. God, I wish I had better foresight because I would save all the clips. For years, people have been saying, just bring back Crota as a dungeon. And I've been I told people every time, I've been saying this for years, I used to get so mad. I probably do have a rant video or 2 rant videos about this, but I always got so angry. No, don't bring it back as a dungeon. Don't settle with what we consider mediocrity. Ask Bungie and encourage them to really push themselves and turn the raid into something awesome. And people always hated on me for saying that. And then guess what? We get fucking Crota's End back in the game, and it's a raid, and it's the best goddamn reprised raid they've made, and it is 100 million trillion times better than it was in Destiny 1. You're fucking welcome, okay? Scourge is one of the Pog raids. I don't know. I guess, like, I don't think it was bad. I just think it was just kind of average. It was fine. I wouldn't actively be angry if we got it back. I just think there are raids that definitely deserve it more. Personally. My biggest thing was something like Scourge, if you reprise it, it can't be done with 6 people. People would be mad. Oh, if they turn it into a dungeon? Yeah. People would freak out, that's right.
My brother's logic was always so inelegant. Ziva adored it, but I wanted something with a little more finesse.
Man, this is definitely one of the farms of all time, isn't it?
But now you've dispelled the mist.
Oh, if it can't be done in 6 minutes, people would be mad. Do you think so? Like, are people... I haven't seen anyone really mad that Crota can't be speed ran. I mean, it obviously can be, but it's... I mean, the world record in Destiny 1 was like 4 minutes or some shit. Or maybe it was 6. What's the world record in Destiny 2? Probably closer to like 15, because bridge encounter. I still say one of the biggest tragedies in Destiny was when everyone found the glitch spawn for Riven encounter, bypassing the marvelous eye mechanic phase. I think the biggest tragedy is that Bungie didn't fix it. It's fun. It's a double-edged sword. Because I am the type of person, I say this all the time, people ask why we cheese things. People ask this about King's Fall, with the War Priest encounter. People ask this all the time. And it's like, why are you cheesing things? And the reality is I've already proved that I can beat the raid once. I've already, on most raids, I have like 50 clears, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, at that point, I'm not doing the raids for the thrill or of the end game accomplishments or whatever. I've already done that. And so it's nice with Riven to, if we're just doing like a quick run, it's nice to have a reliable way just to like save 10 minutes. But it is tragic that out of every encounter that could have happened to, there's probably 100 raid encounters at this point. Maybe not 100. There's probably 50 raid encounters at this point. 40 or 50 raid encounters at this point. And the one singular one that you can skip is what I consider to be the best raid encounter of all time. Which is tragic. How is your mic not picking up the game sound? My speakers are very, very low. And I have noise canceling on as well. I have a noise gate on this. So like if I talk really low, you can't, like if I talk like this, I don't know, can you guys hear this? I don't think you guys can't hear this if I talk like this, or I don't know. Anyways, if I talk like that, I don't think you can hear me. or at least not well. Technology, very cool. What's your favorite Destiny 2 raid exotic? I mean, conditional finality, right? Is just fucking busted in everything. Necrochasm is a close second, though. But conditional is just, it's so good. Oh, you can hear it? Oh shit, brother. Anarchy at the time was awesome, but it really fell off, man. What did they nerf? Bows are going to get nerfed in the mid-season patch next season. Most everything they talked about was buffs, though, actually.
You fed me my tribute for a
But they're buffing a lot of stuff. It looks like we're gonna have a good seasonal patch in 4 weeks. If you have done the raid more than 5 times, then cheesing should just be common. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. It's like, why am I gonna take more time to do things that I've already done? You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't really get bothered about it. Like Dado, for instance, used to have I don't know if he still does this, but Dado like refused to cheese Riven. Like he'll only do it legit. And like, I don't really care that much. But I do think that Bungie could never do this, but I think their first time doing Last Wish, you should be forced to do Riven legit, because it is truly a masterpiece of an encounter. Like I said, I consider it to be the best encounter in the game. I think it is perfect. The way everything flows, the way two teams interconnect, just how epic and grand scale it feels like. I think Riven is the perfect encounter. And it's a shame that so many people will have done the raid but have never done the encounter, you know? There was a radio message this week, but I think it's only week 9. Or I just missed last week, so that might be it. Yo, Killionaire, sorry, I missed your comment. Crota's remake was practically perfect. It was a textbook remake. Yeah, my only complaint is I think the remake would have been a lot better if there was an armor mod that you could put on Crota's end armor that made it so the Chalice of Light charged faster. Just so subsequent clears were sped up a little bit, and it gave you an incentive to use raid armor. Other than that, I agree. Maybe the weapons could have been a little bit better, actually. I'm not really too bothered about that. But other than that, like, I totally agree. From a mechanics standpoint, and like how much I enjoy the raid, and specifically how they changed the last 2 encounters, I think they did just an amazingly perfect job. My first legit Riven was 3-man. Yeah, Riven's a great low man as well. Back when it came out, my clan and I ran Last Wish helps nonstop. We always make people run normal strat for the first time through. Yeah, there you go. That's the way. Do you know the way? What a good strat, man. This is gonna save me so much time.
My brother's logic was always so inelegant.
What are we looking at here?
But I wanted something
5,000 more? Okay.
finesse. You fed me my tribute for a long
Might go ahead and do a couple.
Now you've dispelled the mist of my spire. If I still
Excuse me?
had my word,
I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple Lost Sector runs because I need to run a couple for mementos anyways. So might as well. Please be a good one and not EDZ. And not Moon. Be Nessus, please. Alright, fuck, it's the EDZ one. I am ready to get destroyed. I want Bungie to make a raid like that again. I know the resources are hard to find without the cities you had access to, but dang, Last Wish was a beautiful raid. Man, if there's ever a raid that they're gonna go all out for, it's gotta be the next one. I hope that the final shape raid doesn't just have 4 encounters. Like, obviously it'll probably bang no matter what, but I would love a 6 encounter raid, man, just to cap it off. Ugh. So ready to cheese commendations right now. I'm the wrong person to ask about that. I do not care about commendations at all. But I have absolutely no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah, David, that's what I'm saying. People just AFKing.
Eyes peeled, little sister. There's some creepy goings on in this neighborhood.
That's precisely why I'm here. I'm beginning to think that Glint was wrong about the origins of the Headless Ones. And as a scribe, I intend
So
to
this
follow
is
the
how this
evidence
goes now,
wherever-
eh? See, it's hard because AFKing this is hard because you just cannot. I'm saying, okay, let me phrase that. Do not AFK this. It's annoying because it's not one of these activities where the time can just run out and you'll be fine. Someone has to actually do it. So don't AFK this. Oh, yes. Tyler. Yes. How is that? I think it's Vex Caliber. If you go, if you have Osteo on and you reshape Vex Caliber, maybe that was for the Vex Caliber one.
Keep all four eyes peeled, little sister. There's some creepy goings on in this neighborhood.
That's for the Vex one? Okay. I'm not aware of. I am not aware of the Osteo bug then.
I intend to follow the evidence wherever it leads.
God damn, things. There's no need. This is a seasonal event.
The Elixir tell tales of Faison, captain of House Dusk, who fought valiantly against both Cabal and Lightbearer in this very cave.
Oh, you need them for Guardian ranks? I'm so sorry, man. I fucking... What a bad system. Every time I think about Guardian ranks, I just get sad.
Maybe something friendly will come out.
That ain't how I remember it.
Oh, excuse me.
It's the Headless Ones. All the old stories are true.
Yeah, the blue commendations. Luckily, it seems like they carried over this season or something, because mine was automatically done when I got to it. So it either carried over from earlier in the season or it carried over partially from last season or a little of both. I'm not really sure, but it was much easier this season, and hopefully next season it just doesn't exist. It will. I'm really not a fan of how Guardian ranks turned out. I think it could have been a very cool, like, endless progression system that felt really good, and it ended up just being essentially another title that you don't even get a cosmetic for. So, definitely not a fan. See, this is the part where you just kind of AFK it. It doesn't... I don't really care how many we kill. I just want to kill the boss. Do I have a... No. There's no solo flawless dungeon for rank 11. Yeah, I mean, there won't be. Making people, like, requiring people to solo flawless Ghost of the Deep would be kind of a little bit rude, I think. That shit is like... That takes so long. Flawless raid would be cool. But, like, they won't even require flawless raid for the titles, you know what I mean? No shot. Isn't that hard on Solar Tide? No, it just takes forever. I mean, time is much more of a limiting factor in most video games than skill. Right? Like, it's not... I would argue there are very few challenges, let's say, in Destiny that are truly difficult. But I do think it is completely unreasonable to ask people to spend an hour and a half to 2 hours. And if you mess up one time, you waste all that time. You're gonna solo next season's dungeon with a Glaive? Dude, that's disgusting. Why would you do that? I can't wait for the boss to be like Simonuna or whatever, and in fucking outer space, and you're trying to hit her with a Glaive. The Glaive should stay in Shirochi. Kinda true. But yeah, that was the only problem. Like, I definitely get people's grievances about that, because it does take a very long time, especially if you're not optimal. It's like maybe you have the skill to stay alive, but maybe like your DPS isn't really that good, or you haven't farmed for great weapons or something. Then you're doing 6, 7, 8 damage phases and solo, and it's like that shit is just not fun, you know? It's like it just takes so long. Oh, I think there comes a point where you get like diminishing returns on like skill check or whatever, you know what I mean? And then it's just like dumb shit. Syntho Glaive being reverted is gonna be busted with Banner of War. Okay, hear me out. So Syntheseps, the Titan Glaive, but the one that gives you the weapon damage buff, then that stacks as well. So you have the Syntho stacks, the Banner of War stacks, in the concurrence or whatever the fuck stacks. Duck, yo, what's up? I got my Swordbearer title this week. I think it would be cool for the title to be called Crota's Bend. Oh, Bend. Crota's Bend, bro. Crota's Bane. But I know that's Eris's title, I'm guessing. Yeah. Dude, well, congratulations on Swordbearer. That's still a cool ass title. Crota's Bend. God damn. That's some Rule 32 bullshit right there. I'm a solo boss, go see then mess up on the final boss and put the wrong symbol in, haven't tried again. Yeah, I mean, I can, if you spend so long doing it, I can imagine it's very demoralizing. There's the, fuck, what's her name? I'm gonna screw up her name. Sammy? Or something like that? Content creator, and she uses all bows, no HUD. And she's been trying to do fucking Master Goes to the Deep, and she has to do like 50 damage phases. It's like, holy shit. I've done some crazy ass challenges, but that's next level dedication to like your thing, you know? That's crazy. Yeah, Banner of War is absolutely busted. It's fun though. I'm glad that Titans have like a pretty usable build like that. A little bit more aggressive. Like I guess Hammer Titan is pretty aggressive too. It just Strand just even feels like I guess the difference is that Titans have been lacking like a really high mobility option for a while. They've always been my least favorite and what I think feels the worst in terms of movement tech. And it's nice with Strand to get some pretty cool movement tech. I think that's really cool. Bro, what? How the fuck did I not get that kill? I just can't believe Synthos are as busted as they are still. They've been like a one-stop shop exotic for so long. I just can't believe Bungie hasn't nerfed them yet. Okay, buddy. God, Legend Haunted Sectors are so sleeper. Just give me my fucking engrams so I can go home. Aren't they buffing them? Yeah, they are buffing. They are, in fact, buffing them. I don't know. I don't really understand. Whatever. I mean, they're fun. At least they're like one of these exotics that isn't like super annoying in PvP and pretty fun. But definitely not how I would have done it. Oh, what are they nerfing about them? God damn it, I gotta stop yawning. Fuck. Woo! Holy shit. I'm fucking dying over here, man. Oh, yes, they're the lunge range. I forgot about that. Yeah, they're putting them in line. I do remember that. But come on, that's like the damage is what's, I mean, in PvP that'll suck. But it's like whatever. How many people actually? I guess some people use it, but it's not exactly what I would call the most oppressive exotic in PvP. For PvE though, I mean, at least for me, the highlight has always been the damage bonus. I'm sure the lunge range helps, but I mean, fucking Strayan Titan already has an insane lunge range. What are you? Oh, they're shooting one. I was like, what are they doing? Already has an insane lunge range, and the Solar Titan has a ranged melee, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, I can't even remember, because I don't play Strand Titan that much, because I don't play Titan that much. But I did play a lot of Hammer Titan back a couple seasons ago, and I cannot even remember one time that I don't, well, obviously that's not something I really would remember, but I just don't remember that being a very crucial part. Always just the damage. Alright, we can damage it. Let's go. Woo. Hammer, still no thinking needed. Yeah, I can't believe that isn't getting a lot of adjustments. That is, the throwing hammer does everything, and it's done everything for a long time. I'm looking forward to either GOS or VOG weapon crafting next season. So, I mean, we obviously don't have confirmation of that, so don't get your hopes up too much. I think it will happen. I'm betting on Garden of Salvation. But I kind of hope it's not Garden because, I mean, okay, well, I hope it's Garden because those weapons are absolutely fucking awesome. So many of the Garden weapons are very, very good. But I do not want to be known as a Garden of Salvation farmer. Winter, what's up? I would rather Volta Glass weapon crafting, but at the same time, I'd rather play Garden of Salvation over Vogue. Vogue has better farms, though. Garden of Salvation, all of the encounters are pretty long. What are you doing? What are they doing? Why? Wave launcher. You can do Temple and Atheon farms to get all 6 weapons. Yeah, and those are going to be so fast. But Garden, not how that works, unfortunately. You'd have to farm all the encounters. And they're all fucking so slow. Like, Consecrated might be the fastest by a bit, but holy shit. Farming first, second, fourth encounter would be super painful. Alright. I'm gonna go turn this in, because just fucking give me this so I don't have to farm anymore.
I agree.
It's a good thing all the encounters in Garden are S tier.
And back to the ancient human ritual of the hall between.
Huh. That's definitely one way to put it. One thing that I brought up earlier, but I'm very excited and also very nervous for the Thorn buff. I'm gonna start using Thorn. I think Thorn Matador is gonna be my go-to. I think that'll go fucking hard. So I'll probably start using Thorn here, getting used to it towards the end of the season. Because it's got that kind of odd recoil pattern. And I've got the sick ass ornament for it as well. So, oh yeah. I can't look. I'm gonna be real with you guys. All of the encounters of Garden are pretty mid. I don't know if I would consider a single. No, I do know. I don't consider a single. I don't consider a single encounter from Garden S tier. Third encounter might be A tier. Might be A tier. Just because I like a lot of the movement. Definitely not S tier. Everything else is B or C for sure. God damn, how many? Okay, wait, let's take a guess. I've been loading into the tower for a long time. Oh, how many console people? I'm gonna say 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Maybe 15. 15, 16. God damn. I was very off.
Let's see.
Alright, fingers crossed. Give me Memento. How much range does Thorn get with Catalyst? I think it said plus 10. Let me pull it up real quick for you. I think it said plus 10. What the fuck is it? Plus 20 range. 20 range, 10 stability. Wait, did I open the... Oh, no, I didn't. Thorn Catalyst is plus 20 range, plus 10 stability, and when you get kills or pick up the remnants, you get additional range, handling, and mobility. Fuck! Alright, I have one on my hunter too. Let's turn that in real quick. I think I have one on my hunter, yeah. Garden weapons don't have any heavy weapons. Yeah, that's true, but they are... So many of the Garden weapons are best in class. Or have the potential to be best in class. And, I'm super excited. Like, I think Zealot's Reward is going to be fucked. I think Omniscient Eye is going to be fucked. The Pulse Rifle that I forget the name of, I think is going to be so good. I depending on what perks they add to everything, I think you have a lot of A tier weapons, S tier weapons. I think I mark my words, dude. But Zealot's Reward, once you can craft that, depending what they can put on it, is going to be broken in PvP. Fuck. Okay. Well, I am about to fall asleep, so I think I'm gonna go and work out before I fall asleep. And yeah. Look, the reality is we don't have a lot left to do this season, so I'm not really sure how many streams there's gonna be. Probably this weekend, or maybe on tomorrow or Friday. Maybe okay, either a stream tomorrow or this weekend, wrapping up festival, and then maybe I'll stream our speedruns practice and stuff. But we're heading into the dead zone, so we'll see. Maybe I'll have some fun streams, some competitions. Reach out to Bungie, see if they want to do anything. But yeah, all right, everyone, thanks for hanging out. Soul False Run, yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe. If I'm dumb, we'll do that. We'll try, or we'll at least try. I don't know, we'll see. Everyone have a fantastic night. Love your faces. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out, everyone.